Hey everybody, it's Jason with JR Custom Designs. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday morning, afternoon, depending where you're at. We're going to be working on the TroTec cone style rotary that they have. I've got the smaller version. I'm going to turn the camera on here in a minute and show you. But just trying to put it somewhat back to a neutral position. But anyways, so I'm going to show you how the MK-88 chuck head adapts to, so we get this here. This is an MK-88 head. This is used for the TroTecs, Mamaki, UV printers, and the epilogues. So, but this video here is going to be strictly about the TroTec and how it is installed and used on here. So, without further ado, I'll try to do this by myself, so bear with me. So we have our final design for our mount system here. This is a little bit different than what this is, because this was sent out for testing before I made some modifications because of the on the bigger units they have the adjustable tailstock and everything. Let me see if we can turn it around here and show you. So on the bigger units they have this adjustable tailstock. There's a screw right in here that gets in the way. So we've made that change, so now it's a tapered piece there. Same thing with the cup. This is the part that goes in that area. This goes and slides right onto there just like that. First couple times you put it on, it's going to be tight until everything gets worked in. Once everything gets worked in, you shouldn't have any problems. And there are a couple grub holes where you could put screws to lock it in, but not something that's extremely necessary for this piece, because it's just a standby piece. It doesn't do anything. Then you have on the bigger units you don't have this cover, so that's another reason for some of the changes that we made. Is this cover basically comes off. There's two screws on top, and it exposes the nut shaft there, or bolt shaft, whatever you want to call it. You have to hold it with the wrench. This is hand tight, so it'll just come off, but yours you may have to use the other wrench to get it off, but you just spin it off and set it out of the way. So with this chuck assembly that you get, there's a couple different versions of it depending on the setup you use. This is for the Mamaki, to use with the Mamaki as well. So it's a little bit different than the other one, but this is a universal mount, so it'll mount to this style chuck or our standard style with the 3 holes down the center. So it'll work with with either one of them, but this one in particular is the one that you can also use on a Mamaki printer as well. So but this is threaded. The original was not going to be threaded because I wanted a quick tool change. But after people using this, they recommended actually just threading it. So we have threaded it, and this is the newest update. Like I said, this is what it's going to look like in metal when it's done. This just happens. This is just a prototype piece, so it's not fully. Iterated, I guess, because this change here was made after this was already being made. So, but the new ones will have this chamfer on them, and that, like I said, is to avoid the bolt that is under here that holds part of the mechanism for the adjustment there. So we've had to accommodate for that. Still waiting on final word to make sure all that clears from some people that are testing them. So once I get that information, these will go into full production. And the best part about it is anybody that has one of these or gets one of these that come in plastic, you're going to get the upgrade to metal at no charge once they come in. But once the metal ones are available, the price is going to go up to the regular price, which is about $100 more. So it's just a discount, one, because this is made of plastic, and two, for those that have been getting them, have been helping with information and stuff like that to make this better. So yeah, but after this goes into production and these become available, the sale price will be going away, and it'll go back to normal price after that. But what you get with this for the TroTec is you're going to get the chuck head, you're going to get the adapter, and you're going to get a cup that goes along with it. This cup is useful for like 20 ounce stuff fits in there good, 30 ounce, and so on. Everything fits in there real nicely. And we've got other cups available. And if you need specific ones for your type of cup, then you can send us that cup. We'll make a new tailstock piece to fit it at no charge and send it back to you. So that's another benefit of this, as well as you get 1 year of new cups or new tailstock pieces that are needed, that don't work with what you'll get with this kit or what you currently have. You have a year to get custom ones made to fit your needs. And then also, with that being said, the way this installs is the same as the way the cone is taken off. And that's just simply putting it on, find your threads, and thread it on. Now this is a snug fit because this goes from a 10 millimeter diameter to an 8 millimeter diameter, and where we reduced it to 8 millimeter, we made the tolerances, I wouldn't say extremely tight, but we made them tight enough to where that gets rid of any potential wobble, so there won't be any wobble in it. And it makes it easier to take on and off, which we're potentially going to put notches in here as well in case you need a wrench, but typically just hand tight and then loosen it, same thing. Just hold it, unscrew it. It's going to be snug for about the first 4 or 5 millimeters, and then it's going to let go from that 8 millimeter step down, which is right here on the end. So it's kind of tapered. There you can see, and that's where that tapered rides up into the hole inside of here to make sure everything is perfectly aligned. Like I said, it's as quick and easy as that. And the more times you put it on, the easier it's going to be. Just like the tailstock, like this here. Same thing with this. It's tight. It's going to be tight at the beginning. It'll loosen up over time and make it easier just to go on and off. And then you may want to use the set screws that come with it, but typically shouldn't be needed. But anyways, so this kit, again, this kit works with any and all of the TroTec cone style rotary attachments that they have. It does not work with any of their wheeled or full wheel rollers. We don't currently have anything for those. This is the only thing that we have it for, and like I said, it comes it comes ready to use on this size one, which I think is for the Speedy 50 or maybe the Speedy 100. I don't recall, but all the way up to the big Speedy 400 ones that people have, this will work on as well, and it's adaptable with no modifications needed to any of them. And then once this goes back on over it, that's pretty much a wrap for this. So just wanted to get on here and kind of let people see what we have brewing and kind of keep you along on the process. It's a fairly quick process just when you're working with threading, which is what I didn't want to mess with. when you're messing with getting the threading and the pitch and everything right with that. We took a shot in the dark with this and it worked, but that's been the biggest headache, is getting that done. The slip fit that we had was good, but people preferred to have them screwed on, so that's kind of the route we just decided to go with. And the other plus to this is these are adaptable between TroTec, Epilogue, and the HS Kebab for Mamaki. This same head is interchangeable between the three with their respective adapters. So if you're ordering and you need one that'll work with 1, 2, or all three of them, you can get those adapters additionally with your purchase, and that way all you have to do to use it on one or the other is you just swap out the adapter on the back, and this fits right on there and is ready to go. So I hope that was helpful. If anybody has any questions about anything, please just let me know, and I'll get back to you in the comment section. Otherwise, stay tuned. We're going to have some more videos coming on different things, and we'll have some video coming from our Rotoboss rodeo coming up this week. So stay tuned for that, and everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.